In the Greek world of mythology characterized by sea monsters and serpents, sirens and witches, and gods and warriors, there can only be one true hero. The title is to be attributed to the most heroic one, but what qualities could possibly define such an abstract term? Are they vigor, endurance, class, and bravery? Or possibly valor, sacrifice, determination, and focus? Maybe it is simply helping the greater good of humanity. In the end, it all comes down to which of the 5 contestants running for this year's title of Most Heroic Hero fulfills not only all the requirements, but goes above and beyond to prove themselves worthy of such recognition.
Over in the right corner we have Atalanta. Atalanta, would you like to take a few minutes to tell us about yourself?
Hi, I'm Atalanta. I absolutely adore shiny things. Whenever I'm in a life-changing situation, I always shift my priorities from what's important to typical girly desires, like shiny apples. I repeatedly keep angering the gods, like Aphrodite and Zeus. And I completely reject all of Aphrodite's teachings and values, because who needs beauty and love when you can lead a life of barbarism and savageness? As for Zeus, in my prime years, I angered him so much that I was turned into a lion. Oh well, I'm one among the animals anyway. And my heroic feat? What could that possibly be? Give me a few minutes to think. I didn't save anyone from anything. I mean, I shot the Caledonian boar, but it's not like I killed it. Sorry guys, vote for me anyway. That is if you feel like it.
We have Jason, who retrieved the Golden Fleece with the help of his crew, the Argonauts. Jason, tell us a little bit about yourself.
And truly the epitome of selfish and egotistic. My great heroic deed was not done in order to help humanity, the people I love, or for the good of mankind. I mean, I embarked on the lengthy journey to receive the Golden Fleece only for myself. I had to reconquer the kingdom that was rightfully mine. Also, I treat my women with an aurora of respect and honor. When I saw the daughter of the king of Lamedon in trouble, I only agreed to come to her side if I would be given the magical horses of Zeus. If I was not offered that in compensation, then forget it. Then Medea, oh beautiful Medea, I mean if it weren't for this woman, I would have never been able to even get my fleece. After Medea lent herself to me and sacrificed her brother and country in my name, I broke my promise to her by marrying another woman. Afterwards, I released my wrath and did not even try to help Medea when she was sent into exile. Whoops, it's her own fault. Instead, I was about to marry another woman, but when Medea tried to avenge with me, I didn't even sympathize with her, but simply set out on a mission to annihilate her. I didn't think she'd try to kill my wife, but that's okay, I'll get another one. Vote for me, I'll represent an honorable, trustworthy, and sincere hero. But if I won't, that's alright.
Wow, Jason, you've really proved yourself. Now it's time for Hercules, the mighty, muscular, and destructive Hercules.
Yo, it's Hercules the jock in the house. I murdered my family, yeah. Some will say that it's not my fault, that Hera sent the madness on me. But I was born a super baby. Sorry, you're jealous, Hera. Yeah, I killed people by accident like my music teacher. I have muscle and strength, but a minimal IQ. If anyone dares to anger me, like a shining sun or the roaring waters of the sea, I will find them and I will destroy them. Yeah, that's impossible, but with my intelligence level and the strength of my emotions, they'll just have to deal with it. And after all, I am recognized for being a hero because of my 12 labors. My 12 labors did help people, but it's not like I decided to do them for anyone else. They were simply designed to help me feel better about myself and regain my confidence. Some may say that my perpetual guilt and sorrow show that I'm a good person at heart, but it's not like I was really feeling bad. I just wanted people to think higher of me, and also with my guilt, I became antisocial, desperate, and lonely. Those are the best traits of any hero. And finally, I died by suicide, which is frowned upon by the gods. I wasn't even worthy of a funeral pyre, and they'll deal with it. Vote for me. I kill people by accident and only help others to help my.
Thank you, Hercules. That was awe-inspiring. Now it's time for Theseus. Theseus is known for finding democracy and killing the Minotaur.
Hey y'all, I'm Theseus. I'm best known for finding democracy. Democracy is when the people rule and the leader don't do anything. This just shows that I'm a lazy ruler who didn't want to do anything. And in the end, I was even banished from Athens. My people love me. Also, when I did go and kill the Minotaur, I forgot to change my cells, thus causing my father to commit suicide. Heck, I didn't even know him for that long, so it's all good. And Ariadne, who helped me get out of the labyrinth, I left deserted on an island. She was no use to me anyway. And Delatus, whose help Ariadne seeked, was imprisoned in the labyrinth for helping me. And the women, heck, I was a ladies' man. I married an Amazon queen and then I murdered her. I've raped all my women multiple times. I kidnapped Helen of Troy and raped her as a young folly. I tried to kidnap Persephone from Hades, who was a god, so let's just say I feel like me and the gods is pretty tight. And as my punishment, I had to stay in the chair of forgetfulness forever. If it weren't for a good friend of mine, I would still be chilling there like a villain. And finally, I sent my son into exile because I didn't care much for him for his story. I thought he dared lay hands on my woman. Turns out I was wrong. And what's done is done. Lastly, when I was driving the chariot, it was them gods caused my death. I guess they did really disfavor me. That shows what a good hero I am. I'm out.
And last but not least, we have Perseus. Perseus is widely recognized as the man who slaughtered Medusa, and even made the front cover of Edith Hamilton's mythology book.
Hey guys, I'm Perseus. In my life, I feel like I've done some things that may be worthy of recognition. For starters, I was born a magical birth against the odds and survived my early life in a brass chamber. My mother says that my dad is Zeus and that there is a reason for me to come into this world. After my grandfather rejected me from his life, my mother and I were locked in a chest for years. When we were found, I grew up a humble life as the son of a seaman, not being entitled to riches or luxuries. Then, when Polydectes said he wanted to marry my mother Danae, he challenged me to retrieve the head of the Gorgon Medusa. The journey was to be lengthy and treacherous, but I did not complete it to prove myself. I wanted to appease my king. Although some may say that I took the life of an innocent woman, Medusa turned many people to stone and killed them, which is never good. Then, when the journey began, the gods, such as Hermes, came to my side and offered me goods like sandals and a cap, which shows that they were on my side. I cannot thank them any more. On the way back with the head of the Gorgon, I rescued the fair maiden Andromeda from a sea monster because I truly do care about women. I also killed Cetus the whale. Then when I returned, I turned Polydectes and his men to stone because he tried to marry my mother against her will. I could not let that happen to the most important woman of my life. I then founded Mycenae, the home of Agamemnon. When I was done using Medusa's head for good, I gave it to Athena, a goddess, rather than keep it for myself and cause further destruction. Finally, my worst mistake was killing my grandfather in a discus competition, but it's not like I did so on purpose. It was a mere mistake that had no underlying wrath or anger. I didn't even know my grandfather would be there. As my legacy, I go down in history as the most renowned of all men, according to Homer. Thanks for listening to me, and I appreciate your time and concern. Best of luck to all the contestants.